Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of...
Oh, they could be caught out here!
That was lovely, that.
He's got away! And that has been cleared. Going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that should get the job done.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doku. Now it's Mbappe. Done delicately. Doku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That'll be a corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne plays it short. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Deftly away. And it's Conte. Rodri. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a good ball through. And he's found a way past. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And that was very necessary. Good ball, good take. Oh, easy pickings there. Doku. Hakimi. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Roberto Carlos. And it's Conte. Oh, good spread. Sané. He's found a way through. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Chance for a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hakimi. Marquinhos. That could spell trouble. Oh, he's bustling through here. Tacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Kante gets over and intercepts. Can he latch on to this? Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Alaba. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos going forward. Just eases him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's put paid to the danger. Hakimi, Rice, and Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Sané. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men. Sané having a look.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
It's bounced back off the post. It's a sweeping cross. Tries to get it clear. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Caught offside that time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hakimi. Doku. That is good alertness.
Have been indicated.
And it's Sané. And he skips past his man. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is. What? De Bruyne! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Maddison! And this is Griezmann. Messi makes a move down the right. And this is Luis Suarez. Rafinha. Maddison. Now it's Griezmann. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Parejo. And that's been drilled in. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's De Bruyne. Van Dijk. Portugal are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Conte. Rafinha. Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi. Alaba. Maddison. Nicely aimed pass. Maddison. He is through here. That has not gone well. Almost half an hour in now. Bergkamp. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Spread to the right. Not where it came from. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. And he's there to belt it away. Raul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Maddison. De Bruyne. Bergkamp. And the pass is intercepted. He's on it. Can he get away? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
To find out if you are
Portugal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Maddison. Conte. Looking for the run. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... Oh no, what has happened here? There's the shot! And that's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very...
Shot, surely! He's got a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Arsenal
Lionel
choosing
Messi.
to make the first change.
Number 20.
Just one in it now.
Number 5.
The manager must have given him a new...
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Coming on the field. Number 8. Lamine Yamal. Number
And he's
9.
going to have his name taken.
Alex Baena.
It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Camavinga gets into a good chance here. De Bruyne. Parejo. Now it's Griezmann. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. And he can thump it away. And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne plays it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Portugal have their second corner now. They've played it short. And he'll shoot here! Not a bad try by any means. And he's picked out the run. Hakimi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through?
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw-in. Back.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Griezmann. Rafinha. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Griezmann. He's beaten the last man. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
85 minutes is.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get good.
It's Griezmann! It's hit the upright.
Kevin De Bruyne.
He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
6 added minutes.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shevchenko tries to pass it through. He has found a way through. finish! Oh wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Number 8, Lamine Yamal.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Ah, good steal, he just read it. But that signals the very end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Hakimi finding himself in space. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Gerrard. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Pelé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Pelé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Maddison. It's a really well measured ball. Lampard. De Bruyne. And it's Maddison. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner, engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Now it's Griezmann. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Hakimi. And it's Rodri, looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pelé. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Alaba. Roberto Carlos. For Conte. Played out towards the right wing. And he's quick to return it. That's put paid to the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. He's shifting through the gears here. Lampard with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's played forward. Maddison. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And this is Griezmann. He's found a shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Pelé, and it's Lampard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 22, Steven.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Italy really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's De Bruyne. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Lampard. Now it's Griezmann. Now this could be a chance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Full edit minutes.
Now it's
have been
Mbappe.
indicated.
Kante cuts out the pass. Alaba. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Can he get onto this? Maddison.
Oh, really well played.
De Bruyne is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Griezmann taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No joy this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's with the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Madison. It's Rui Costa. Driving forward. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Cristiano Ronaldo! Bangladesh with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been knocked clear. Now that looks a decent ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a threatening ball. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Parejo is having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And we have liftoff! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Luis Diaz.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted, played into space. Puyol gets across to intercept that, aimed beyond the defence. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Diaz. Cahill produces the perfect tackle there. That is good alertness. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. Knocks it into space. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. The ball is loose and oh, he's been caught napping. Puyol. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Portugal, number 10, Luis Diaz. Coming on the field is...
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Portugal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Haaland, played out to the left flank. De Bruyne. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Gerrard. That's tidy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Maddison. Rui Costa. That's a cute ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi gets it away. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Rui Costa plays it short. Hakimi attempts a clearance. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Bangladesh really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Hakimi. And here's Parejo. Threads one in. And this is De Bruyne. And that's gone loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Now it's Maddison. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Portugal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well read, and the danger is averted. There could be trouble here. And that will be it. Portugal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to
Any
let
reflections
you know
on what
that
you've
you'll be
seen, Jim?
able to
I think
catch
we just
today's
saw a
match
team
broadcast.
winning.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could... Alvarez! A real chance and a real let-off. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Maddison. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rodri. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's been played. Decent chance! Magnificent from Alvarez! He's got himself an absolute peach. The first significant strike. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Bangladesh have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's good play. He's had it taken off him. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well cleared. Rijkaard. Pacho. Rodri. De Bruyne. Parejo, who does have an assist to his name.
1 minute at a time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Portugal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Filippo Inzaghi.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 9, El Hadjoud.
Haaland. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Very nicely done. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Parejo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Dani Olmo. Parejo. For De Bruyne. And it's Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Roberto Carlos. And it's Maddison. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's going in strongly.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. Haaland receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Juve in the hunt and looking threatening. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckenbauer with the short one. It's a promising position, and that was very necessary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the shot! It's loose. He's having a pop! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
For Portugal.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Portugal leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Hakimi. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Hakimi. Very much into the last knockings.
2 added minutes have
Hakimi.
been indicated.
Parejo. And that's it. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable...
And a chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is well cleared. Now it's Maddison. Conte. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he couldn't quite catch up to that. Spence can clear it away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Bruyne plays it short. That has not gone well.
Oh, great feat, that.
Good take, and is he in? He's found Haaland! And it's Maddison. Good ball, good take. Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Messi does well to get it back. Great vision. He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Getting up there! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Roberto Carlos. 30 minutes gone. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And that was very necessary. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. Lovely feet. Molina did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is a little undercooked. That is good alertness. Scholes. Roberto Carlos. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Spence. Rice. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Aubameyang, and he was quick to react. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Maddison has it out wide and in space. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aubameyang. That looks a cracking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's made its way to him. And now the breakaway. Knocks it out wide. And he's quick to return it. Rijkaard. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Shevchenko.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Shevchenko. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Portugal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice. And it's Scholes. Out towards the flank. Now it's Aubameyang. Well read. And the danger is a chance, surely!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Neuer getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
1 minute to add according to the board. And it cuts out the supply. And that's that. Portugal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Alaba turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him, someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Mallorca have their second corner now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. Mallorca given another corner. Mallorca get their fourth corner. Maddison is there and he can get that clear. Now the delivery. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
De Bruyne goes looking wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maddison. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this is a great chance to... Maradona! Good play on the left-hand side here.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. This looks promising. He's got away. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
The goal scorer for
Not a
Portugal.
defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Maddison was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, nicely intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Haaland. Jordan. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Conte, pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar, and he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, that pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been won straight back. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Portugal, number 11, James
Sane
Madison.
looking to play it into the box.
Number 9,
They're taking a moment to consider their options.
coming on the field, number 14, Vinicius Jr., number 15, Leroy Sané.
Knocks it into space. And it's Conte. That is good strength.
That's good play from him.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Hakimi. Now it's Sané. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Portugal, after 78 minutes in.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Aguero finding himself in space. And he's whipped it across. And that was very necessary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's running for a chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
Vinicius Junior venturing down the left. Referee's given a throw. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that is on. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist?
Number 20, Lionel Messi.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And we're done. Portugal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving...